Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Alex Buy Stuff, and I wanted to talk about the new Scout series of electric cars vehicles that are coming out. I believe 2027 is what it's saying for a 2028 model year car. Um, I think they look pretty cool. So they're coming out with two different versions of the Scout branded vehicles. They have the Traveler and the Terra truck. The Traveler is an SUV. The Terra is the truck. Um, yeah, I guess I'd probably have a lot of different things to mention, and I want to start off by saying that I liked it enough to reserve one. Now that doesn't mean a lot because it's $100, so you can reserve one for $100. And I've done this type of thing quite a few times in the past. Now I've reserved the Saunders Metacycle. I made some videos on YouTube about that, which is still sitting in my warehouse collecting dust. Haven't ridden it for years. I need to sell it. And Saunders basically stopped supporting that, and they're kind of out of business, I think. But anyway, I also ordered the Cybertruck, which I need to make a video about that. That's like a whole mess of things that I think no one is really telling the world about how crazy the Cybertruck is and how messy it is. But I won't. This isn't the place for that. And then I guess my wife pre-ordered the Rivian R1S a while back, and she's been driving it for over a year now. It's been great for her. It's not my favorite car. I meant to make a video about that. I recorded it. I never released it. Just didn't get around to it. So the Scout, I think at just a first look, it just really reminds me of a Bronco for some reason. I don't know why. It does. I'm not saying it looks like the new Bronco, and of course there are two versions of the new Bronco. There's the Bronco Sport, which is just like a regular SUV, and then there's the Bronco, which is like the Jeep Wrangler wannabe version. You know, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this just doesn't look like either of those. But when I see it, I think Bronco. That's all I have to say about it, really. I think Bronco. Their website is one of these scrolly things where like you start scrolling on your mouse and little things just keep moving and moving. I hate it. I absolutely hate that. It's so stupid. I think they're trying to be like really cool. Like they paid someone like $1 million and make them a hip website, and it drives me nuts. Like I just want to scroll like a normal website. But I think it looks really good. And I'm not like a huge SUV guy, but in the perfect world, my life is built for 3 vehicles. If I'm being a spoiled brat, one vehicle being a sports car that only has 2 seats and can't fit my whole family. The other car being my work truck, which isn't always ideal for doing certain things because it's so large to fit into a parking space and park like soccer games and stuff like that, where the parking spots are tiny and the parking lots are terrible, and sometimes the truck isn't the right place for certain places, right? So definitely a spoiled brat thing, like I said, first world problems. And then the third vehicle is something with 4 doors that is not as huge as my truck, but everyone can fit into it in my family, and maybe can do some fun stuff, but mainly just for daily driving. So this fits that for me, and I've been making some videos about some other cars I'm looking at right now, like the Acura TLX Type S, which looks cool, but who knows what will happen with that, and some other things. But the Scout, I like the front end, I like the side, I like the back. I like everything. I think the design on it is beautiful. Let's keep looking at stuff. Here's another angle from it. I'm not going to read all the marketing things, but this is the key point here. It's electric, of course, and it looks like a kind of a muscle SUV. You know, kind of like, yeah, the old school Bronco maybe. Muscle like it looks like it has a V8, right? I don't know if anyone else gets that V8 America V8 vibe from this thing. That's what it looks like to me, and I like that. I like V8s. Both of my cars I have right now, they're both V8s. Now I'm sure that will be the last time for the rest of my life that I have 2 V8 cars. But they're both ridiculously fast. Okay, 3 to 50 miles on a range is what they're expecting, and if you get some gas-powered generator, you can go over 500 miles. Which that's what that's what I've ordered. Is the gas. I want the gas motor thing to have extended range, so I don't have to worry if I want to go somewhere without a charger. Okay, rooted in heritage. I don't. Are any of you guys out there the type of people that are like really into buying camping gear and preparing for going camping, but then you never actually go camping? Probably be me. Um, Hopefully, as my kids they keep getting older, less excuses to actually go camping, go out to the snow and stuff. Okay, I'm just going through the website. So I'm still scrolling, by the way. This is just keep scrolling. They keep like pictures are moving sideways, and then things go up and down, and yeah, things keep moving. Look at these old. This is founded on. Look at all these American people camping or hiking in America. I'm bringing that point up because I'm gonna. Actually, I'll just say it right now. Here's the car and driver, and one of the first things they say about this is that it's built by Volkswagen Group out of Europe. But it does say that it's in a factory in South Carolina. So that's America, not America. America, not America. Interesting, right? It's like they definitely don't want anything to know about this Volkswagen Group thing. But the nice thing about the Volkswagen Group thing is they got a lot of money and they know how to build cars. So that means the quality of this, even though it's a start, they're trying to take this old brand Scout that hasn't been out forever and revive it, right? And had a lot of heritage and cool things. People loved the Scout back in the day, and they're trying to revive it and make it very American. But the good thing about the Volkswagen Group being involved is it's not like Rivian is. That is a risky car to buy because they could go into business, right? They go to business. There's no support. Look at the what's that Ocean? What's the name of it? Gosh, Fisker Ocean. Oh man, people with those cars, they're selling for like 20 grand now. People paid 70 grand for those SUVs. Now they're like 20. There's no support. They're going out of business, going bankrupt. Like, so you don't have to be as worried about that with this, in my opinion, because Volkswagen's backing it, and they're probably using a lot of Volkswagen parts. And so yeah, you got the backing, you got the hopefully the quality as well. I'm not saying Volkswagen makes the best quality vehicles, but they make, I think, pretty good stuff. So you're getting American Volkswagen. All right. I don't know if there's a way to do a builder. I was looking on here for that. I couldn't find it. But like build one, put the colors and all that stuff. I'm not seeing it. I see stuff like personalized. I see these like templates showing different colors, materials, all that stuff. But I don't see like build one. I think that's a little weird. There's like loadouts. That's sounds like a Call of Duty game. Know your price. It says it starts at about 50 grand. I'm sure there's a bunch of options. Maybe by the time it comes out, they'll be like inflation. It's 100, like the Cybertruck. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But let's take a look at the SUV. I'm really not. I'll just show you the truck, but I'm not interested in the truck. I actually think it looks terrible, in my opinion, and I do think that everything about these two vehicles screams Rivian copy, but I'm okay with that because I think it looks better. Okay, so we already. Sorry, I already did this. This is the Scout. I already scrolled down through all this stuff. I'm sorry, you guys are like, you just showed me this stuff, but there was one spot where you could see the interior. It's not easy to find. Here we go. This thing. So here's the interior. This website sucks. There's a lot of things that you're like, well, what about? I want to know this information. Not there. They just want you scrolling and hurt your finger. So here's the interior. It's obviously virtual. It's not real. There's not even like a prototype or anything to actually look at, but it looks good. It's a little bit minimalistic. It's basic, but it's good. It's funny. It looked way better on my cell phone last night when I was looking at my phone. Okay, so how do I? On my phone. Oh, I'm on the desktop, and the graphics are worse, and it's different. On my phone, it was like a swipe between different things, and here you click stuff. So you click this, and now you go see that. Wow, the graphics are so bad on here. I can't believe how much worse it looks on my computer than on my phone. So this is just telling you about their digital ecosystem for their head unit, I guess. And they're really big on like the buttons are buttons and not like everything's not just touch screen. And like you want to change your air vent, you need to go into this menu. I don't know if you guys have had a car like that, but I don't like it. But they're all like, volume knobs and click buttons and everything's like real buttons. I kind of like that, to be honest with you. It wasn't like the main reason I wanted to get this car. I just think it looks good and has a lot of other cool features. But yeah, here we go. Real controls, the feel of real knobs and real buttons for precision and control that just clicks. Some things are just better in real life. Okay, cool. And this is what I saw on my phone where I was scrolling through this stuff. I think I just did the same thing twice. Sorry. There should be one more thing, built rugged yet comfortable. So they're saying the materials are nice or whatever, and they're rugged. And then I think they're going to show us the back seat now. Yeah, so they do this like two-tone thing. It's like a twill or something, I think, on the top maybe, and then like leather on the bottom. I don't know. I think it looks good. I actually, I think it's goofy, but it looks good at the same time. I could rock that. Let's put it that way. I'm okay with it. Now, one thing that's really dumb is they never open the back trunk and say like, "Here's the back." What? I'll go to the next button. It just takes me right back to the beginning. So the only, oh, I guess this was one more thing, but it wasn't. It never does show you the back. This is the beginning right here. Um, I had to find out how many seats it was by like scrolling through and searching for stuff, but it's a 6-seater. So I think I found that actually in the car and driver thing. The car and driver, I actually felt like this car and driver was like, thank you just for giving me all the things I want to know right away. Like how much power does it have? What's its range? When's it coming out? What's the price? How fast is it? I was able to find things a lot easier here. So um, yeah, they're saying below 60K and the 500-mile range. We already said that. It's 0 to 60. I think they said 3.5 seconds. Let's find that. 0 to 60. That's weird. I know I saw it on here. That's where I literally found it. Did they take it off? Let's try horsepower. While no horsepower figures were announced, oh yeah, it does say it right there. It says 0, spelled ZERO, to 60. Actually, that's why. Okay. No horsepower figure scout is touting an estimated 1,000 pound-feet of torque and acceleration from 0 to 60 as little as 3.5 seconds. Okay, so that's pretty, I mean, it's fast, right? Like, it's an EV. It should be fast. I think that's pretty much all I want to say about it. Oh, this is a much more interesting picture. Oh, there's 49 pictures on that. This looks like a real prototype, too. I don't know if it is. And I can't, can I zoom on this website? Not really. Okay, this is better. I don't know if the pictures are going to really help us that much, but I figured I'd take a look. Yeah, so this might be digital, but you could see it's just better quality. Like you can actually see the texture on this top material that you can see it's different than like the perforated leather there. I just don't know if that's a real, like it looks real, but it could still be like AI generated or something. Here's the back, and I think I would just guess if this is a 6-seater, the back seats are like right here, but they must be folded down for the picture to make the trunk space look really big. I'm sure when the seats are up, there's like no trunk space. Here's the back. If you're sitting in the back seat, the view. A lot of these pictures that's the same picture. Here's just a zoom in of this like attached things to the back trunk area. I do like the cover over the back wheel. I think it looks good. And there, I guess this is like the panoramic sunroof thing. It looks like it kind of slides and folds electronically. That's kind of a cool feature. I would use that. A lot of these pictures are now just going to be repeats. I think that's good. Anyway, what do you guys think of it? Let me know.